Namaste. Today I'm going to read Volume 2, Book 2, Rudra Samhita, Part 5, Chapter 33, March of the Victorious Lord Shiva in the Shiva Puran. Umbakratuna Makaya Surya Kuti Samaprabha Niraveganam Kudimedava Sarakaya Susharo Mekadantai Vidmi Bakratundai Danti Prashoda Mekadantai Amyadi Visarva Bhuti Shovidyara Pidna Sanshanamas Senamas Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Hari Om Tat Sat. Sanat Kumara said on hearing those words of the emissary, the infuriated emperor of the gods, Shiva spoke to Virabhadra and other gunners. Shiva said, O Virabhadra, O Nandini, O 8 Bhairavas, the frontier guards, let the gunners start along with my sons. At my bidding, let those strong ones be ready and fully equipped with weapons. Let Bhadrakali start with her army for the war. I start just now for slaying Shankachura. Sanat Kumara said, having ordered thus, Lord Shiva started along with his army. His delighted heroic gunners followed him. In the meantime, Kartikeya and Ganesha, the overall generals of the army, came near Shiva joyously, fully equipped with weapons and ready for war. The leading chiefs of the gunners were Virabhadra, Nandini, Mahakala, Subhadraka, Visalaksa, Bana, Pingalaksa, Vikampana, Virupa, Vikriti, Manibhadra, Baskala, Kapila, Dirgagamstra, Vikara, Tamralochana, Kalankara, Bali Bhadra, Kala Jiva, Kutikara, Balon Mata, Rana Slagya, Durjaya, Durgama, and others. I shall enumerate the number of gunners they had. Listen attentively. Sankakarna, the suppressor of enemies, went, accompanied by a crore gunners. Kikaraksa went with 10 crores and Vikrata with 8 crores. Visakha with 64 crores. Pariyatrika with 9 crores. Sarvantaka with 6 crores. And the glorious Vikirtanana 2 with 6 crores. The chief of gunners, Jalaka, went with 12 crores. The glorious Samada 7 and Dhumdubha with 8 crores. Karalaksa went with 5 crores. The excellent Sandaraka with 6 crores. Kunduka and Kundaka each went with crores of gunners. The leader of gunners, the most excellent of all, Vestambha, went with 8 crores. Pipala and Sannada went with 1,000 crores. Avisana went with 8 crores. Chandratapana with 8 crores. Mahakesa, the chief of gunners, with 1,000 crores. The heroic Kundan and the auspicious Parvataka went with 12 crores each. Kala, Kalaka, and Mahakala with 100 crores each. Agnika went with 100 crores. Agnimukha with 1 crore. Aditya and Ghanavaha with 0.5 crore. Sanaha and Kumuda went with 100 crores each. Ambhoga, Kokila, and Sumantraka with 100 crores each. Kakapada and Santanaka went with 60 crores each. Mahabala with 9 crores and Madhu Pingala with 5 crores. Nila, Divesa, and Purnabhadra. Each went with 90 crores, the powerful Chaturvaktra with 7 crores, with thousands, hundreds, and twenties of crores. Many heroes came there to take part in that festival of war. Virabhadra came there with 1,000 crores of Bhutas, 3 crores of Brahmatas, and 64 crores of Lomajas. Kastura Rudra with 64 crores, and Sukesa and Virisabha. 2 similarly. The Honorable Virupaksa and Sanatana went with 64 crores. Talaketu, Sadasya, the valorous Pankasya, Samvartaka, Chetra, Lankulisa, Swayam Prabhu, Lokantaka, Diptatman, Lord Dityantaka, Lord Bringiriti, the glorious Deva Priya, Asani, Bhanuka, Kankala, Kalaka, Kala Nandi, and Sarvantaka each went with 64 crores. These and other leading gunners, powerful and innumerable, started lovingly to fight fearlessly with Shankachura. All of them had 1,000 arms, matted hair for their crowns, and crescent moon for embellishment. They had blue necks and 3 eyes. They wore Rudraksha as ornaments. They had smeared their bodies with fine bhasma. They were decorated with necklaces, earrings, bracelets, coronets, and other ornaments. They resembled Brahma, Indra, and Vishnu. They had the attributes of Anima, etc. They were as refulgent as a crow's sons. They were efficient in warfare. O sage, some of them were the residents of the earth, some of the Patala, some of the sky, and some of the 7 heavens. O celestial sage, why shall I dilate? All the Shiva Ganas, residents of different regions, went to fight with the Danavas, the 8 Bhairavas, the terrible 11 Rudras, the 8 Vasus, the 12 Adityas, Indra, the fire god, the moon, Vishwakarman, the Asvins, Kubera, Yama, Nirti, Nalakubhara, Vayu, Varuna, Buddha, Mangala, the other planets, and the valorous Kamadeva went with Lord Shiva. Ugradhanda, Ugradhamstra, Korata, and Kotaba too went. The great goddess Bhadrakali herself, with 100 arms, was seated in an aerial chariot studded with gems. She was wearing a red cloth and a red garland. She had smeared red unguents over her body. She was dancing, laughing, and singing in a sweet voice joyously. She was offering protection to her own people and striking terror to the enemies. Her tongue was a yojana long and terrible. She bore conch, discus, mace, lotus, sword, leather shield, bows, arrows, skull of circular shape, a yojana in width and majestic in appearance, a trident that touched the sky, a yojana long spear, iron club, threshing rod, thunderbolt, sword, a thick shield, and miraculous weapon of Vishnu, Varuna, Vayu, Narayana, Gandharva, Brahma, Garuda, Parjanya, Pasupati, Parvata, and Maheshwara, Nagapasa, Jrimbhanastra, the Mahavira, the Sora, the Kalakala, and the Mahanala weapons, the staff of Yama, the Sammohana, the divine weapons called Smarta, many such and other divine weapons she held in her hands. She came and stood there, with 3 crores of yoginis and 3 crores of terrible darkinis, Bhutas, Pretas, Pisachas, Kusmandas, Brahmaraksasas, Vitalas, Yakshas, Kinnaras, and Rakshasas too came there. Skanda was surrounded by these all. He bowed to Shiva and at his bidding stayed near his father to assist him. The fair Shiva gathered his armies and went to fight Shankachura. The great god stationed himself at the foot of the beautiful banyan tree on the banks of the river Chandrabhaga for the emancipation of the gods. Footnotes. 352. Kshetrapalas are tutelary deities whose number is given as 49. 253. For 8 siddhis, anima, etc., see note 203, page 235. 254. The concept of 7 heavens is not particular to the Puranas alone. It is found in the... There's a letter missing. It is found in the Semitic and Christian sacred law as well. 255. Bhairava is a fierce form of Shiva. The Puranas mention 8 Bhairavas. 256. 11 Rudras are regarded as inferior manifestations of Shiva. They are variously named in different Puranas. 257. Vasus, a class of deities, are rather Vedic personifications of natural phenomena. They are 8 in number, which is water, pole star, moon, earth, wind, fire, dawn, and light, which is ape, Driduva, Som, moon, Dara, Anil, Anal, Prabhas, Pratyub, Adityas are 12 in number. They are variously named in the Puranas. Here in today's reading of the Shiva Puran. Prabhu Prananatam, Vimveshwanatam, Jagannatanatam, Sarantapajan, Putiputam Veshram Bhutanatam, Shivam Shankaram, Shumashan, Vidam Kapura Karam Karanavataras. Ki Jai. Jun Saburusam Trambakam Jamas Kumishti Param. Hari Om Tat Sat.